Cuffing season is known as the time when single people search for partners to pass the cold winter months with.
Relationship expert Dr. Terry Mack joins us now to share mistakes you should avoid when making this cuffing season. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Now, I want to get cuffing season, what it is out there first, because I get a lot of people get confused. Is this the start of a relationship through the winter months that might go long term, or is this just kind of like a 3-month hookup?
It could be either.
Okay.
But generally it's, during those winter months, the holiday season, when there's not a lot going on outside, especially in Chicago, because
Right.
it's cold. People don't want to be alone during the holidays, so they find someone to spend those cold winter months, holiday seasons with.
Okay.
And it may not be the ideal person or somebody that you'd want to marry, but it's somebody that you at least have to settle for to get through, right?
Yes, which is why I'm here.
All right, what are some of the don'ts for cuffing season? I imagine there's a lot.
Yes. So the first don't is don't go back to an ex who didn't treat you well or didn't want to date you, just because you don't want to be alone during the winter months or the holiday season.
What about an ex that wasn't bad to you? He just wasn't the one.
No.
You left for a reason, I think is what she's saying.
Yes, and anytime you're trying to escape just being alone to be with somebody else, that's not going to end up well. It's not going to end up in the relationship you ultimately want.
It sounds like a big headache. What about somebody that you met and is new, but may not ultimately be what you are looking for forever? Is it, are you setting yourself up for failure or a rough couple of months that way?
Well, I think you have to be honest with yourself and that person. And you also have to think about yourself in the spring. So if you're spending months with this person, right, as a short-term couple, you're going to get emotionally attached. So then you're going to have to go through the pain of saying goodbye to that or watching them go date somebody else or, ending all of that.
Yeah.
Okay, Dr. Mack, sometimes I feel like people are getting conflicting advice here from the experts, because what ends up happening is we're told to not be so stringent on our list of must-haves, right, or deal breakers, and to give people a chance that maybe we won't feel sparks right away, right? We got to give somebody a chance, even though we might think, hey, this isn't somebody for the long term, but then at the same time, we shouldn't just settle, right?
Yes. I agree with both of those things.
Yeah.
So I never want people going on a date if they're not excited about the date. A lot of people are dating and it feels like work.
Oh, it is
because
work.
of what you're saying. It's like, oh, I got to give them a chance. I'm not feeling it. If you're not feeling it, don't go on the date, right? You also have to be clear on what criteria are you focused on. You want to be focused on finding somebody who's a good person, emotionally mature, has the same relationship goal as you have, can communicate, not focused on these superficial qualities that don't tell you anything about compatibility.
It seems to me that cuffing season as a whole is just a bad idea.
I would agree with you. I definitely have bias.
I mean, if you're talking about a relationship, that just seems like a bad idea. Now, if you're talking about a 3-month hookup and it is what it is, and you're an adult and you guys are going into it like that, that's a different story, right?
Yes, but a lot of people are not honest with themselves.
Yeah.
Right.
And one of the biggest mistakes people make is thinking that they're not legitimate or they can't possibly be happy if they're single during the winter months or holiday season. They feel like they're a loser if they're the only one in their family not showing up with a date or without a partner. The truth is, so many people in relationships are miserable, unhappy, in bad relationships.
Good! I'm glad you're miserable.
What's wrong with you?
I'm teasing. No, but you're saying you've got to find happiness with yourself before you can find it with someone else.
Yeah, and it sounds so cliche, and most people want to skip that part, but if you don't learn how to enjoy being with yourself, you're always going to be desperate to escape yourself and find a relationship, and that's never going to get you in a long-term healthy relationship.
And I would imagine, because you meet somebody, even if it's cuffing, you can't conform your life to another person.
Yeah.
You have your own life.
Yes, hopefully.
Right.
And I feel like you're also saying time is essential and valuable, and you don't want to waste time, especially, if you're serious about settling down.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, I can't wait till you. Can you give us your thoughts on Love is Blind?
We can do a whole day.
You got saved. We were just told to wrap. Okay, Dr. Terry Mack, thank you so much for joining us.
Don't take dating advice from G. We've learned that today for sure.